Drawlloween, Inktober. So first, as you could see, I was. This is essentially my version of a plague mask. The Italian plague masks that are, or you see them at if you see something about like the Venetian Carnival or any kind of carnival, that long bird mask, it's actually a plague mask because there were a lot of herbs or whatever that were in that when the doctors or physicians or people had to be around plague victims. That's why it has that long beak in them. And I did a stylized version of it. So this was the theme was masks. So I thought it would be interesting to have a semi jack o' lantern holding a human head while wearing a plague mask. So maybe a person with a jack o' lantern mask who has on a plague mask who is holding a human head trick or treating. I really enjoyed this one. So once again, I think I took a look at two or three plague masks online just to kind of get that picture in my mind, and then I went off and got something to eat so that I wouldn't do an exact reproduction of what I saw because that was not in my intention here. So I'm not looking at anything. Again, I know I keep saying that maybe ad nauseum, but I just want my biggest thing is I want you to see that you can, if you work at it, you can just draw your own ideas from your head without having to look at something. And the things that I teach is just that, to learn how to do your own reference, learn how to draw just by having simple shapes and breaking them down and creating something with it. And so I obviously have like this kind of a clown mask or a clown suit. I was thinking about obviously, I was thinking about the Michael Myers slash Danielle Harris from the original Halloween with that little the clown outfit that they both shared, by the way, because I think that in the first Halloween, the young Michael Myers had the mask on and she had a mask on in like parts, I don't know, 4 or 5 or something like that when she was younger. She's a grown woman now, so she's not rolling around with a. And she's in the remakes, but anyway. Yeah, so I went in and filled in this, went over with the ink, and I used went back and used the pencil to just bring it out and make it pop a little bit more. And the finished product, even though you don't see me do it here, I just put in a layer of grayscale, but all this stuff I'm doing with the pencil tool right here. So I just wanted to give it a little bit of depth and just give it some more form. Nothing big, nothing major. When I got done with it, I just thought that it was a little bit too plain, too white, so I went and it was just too. I should have probably put a lot more black in it, like to have that way more of a contrast. And I looked back and saw some areas where I was going to do that, so I just decided that it's probably a better idea if I just go in with the grayscale and do it that way. And like I said, I also think that this is when I start doing my comic. I'm just playing with some of the ideas of doing a black and white horror comic. Or a horror graphic novel, I should say. It's probably going to be a web comic, or I'm not quite sure how I'm going to have it set up. But I have a few story ideas that I want to play with. So I'm just going to stop talking and get up out of here. And hopefully you guys are all enjoying this. I hope you are. And please don't forget to subscribe, and I'll have more stuff coming soon.